Pass over to Hala Saba to talk a bit more about the situation in Palestine and her amazing work that she does there. Please welcome Hala Saba.
Hi everyone, assalamu alaikum. Well, here we are, 8 months later, still talking about Gaza and still witnessing a genocide. This week has been a very tough week because Gazans, where I'm from, my people had to spend Eid with bombs falling around them. And we had a little girl who was killed and her dad carried her sandals. Some of you might have seen this on social media. On the first day of Eid, one of the most important days for Muslims. Similar to Christmas, we sit together, have a big feast, celebrate as families. But unfortunately, this year in Gaza, both Eids were celebrated with massacres and bombs around us. Even when we slaughtered sheep, which is a tradition that we do in Eid, we had to give each family of 10 people 1 kilo of meat. So you can imagine that everyone had half a bite of meat, and this is just very few families that we were able to cover. The situation in the north as well is getting worse and worse. We do community kitchens. For every 5 or 10 sheep that were slaughtered in the south, 1 only was slaughtered in the north. And in our community kitchens in the north, our guys cook rice. And I asked them to add anything to the rice. They were like, there's nothing to add. And I say there are canned peas. And they said people have been eating these canned peas for 8 months. So if you add them to the rice, they're just going to throw it away because they're fed up. So right now, the people in northern Gaza are only eating rice. The sheep in northern Gaza costs between $2,000 to $2,500. The images of famine are rising in the past few days. We have children losing weight rapidly. People losing 10 to 20 to 30 kilos, adults. This is intentional. The occupation wants us to starve. They want us to turn against each other.
They'll do everything they can to ignore us, right? Everything they can. This is what they want to do. This is their default state. So we have to disrupt to make sure that they cannot do this. When we disrupt, we show the state that we cannot be silenced, right? When we disrupt, we show the state that we will not be silenced, that they will not have a fucking choice but to listen to us. Woo! And we are occupying Oxford Circus today to demand an arms embargo on Israel, to demand the UK government puts an arms embargo on Israel immediately. But this doesn't just go for Sunak. The election is in less than 2 weeks, and this goes for Starmer too. We will force Palestine to the top of the political agenda, and we are coming back in July after the election. From the 13th to the 20th of July, we will be back. who will be disrupting again, who will be reminding Starmer that every step of the way, we do not stand for his leadership, we do not stand for this genocide, we will not accept it. In their yellow high-vis here and their little hats, we're not throwing them, no, non-violence, we're not throwing them. What happens, when the police start coming around, they might ask you to move. You do not have to move immediately. This is not, you do not have to move immediately. You will not be arrested immediately. However, when the police come around and they say, I will arrest you if you will not move, that is the time when they may arrest you. That is the time when they likely will arrest you. If you do not wish I'm not going to move. I'm going to stay put. I'm not going anywhere. I'm taking a resistance to the right fight. They may try to intimidate. They may try to protect. We will not let them regret. One day will run on our time. Stop killing babies. Stop killing babies.
Okay. I'll leave one of you to stay and you come back with me a bit of sport, is that alright? Yeah. Come right, just right. Down to 3, 2, 1, down. I think we're free argument here, so drop him here. Yeah, crack on. Oh, not drop him. Right, careful. Legs down first. Put him down? Yeah, careful mate. Hold on. Don't let them talk you nothing. Shouldn't be, my lord. I took action today because children in Palestine are being massacred. People in Palestine, in Gaza, are being massacred on an industrial scale, and our government's letting it happen. We cannot stand up for this. This is the only thing that's going to work. This is the only thing that's going to force our government to stop supporting the genocide. We have to get on the streets. We have to stay to the point of arrest. We have to block the roads. We have to shut it down for Palestine. Join us, youthdemand.org. 13th of July, we're taking action again. Join us on the streets.